In is Christian Yelich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the National League.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Bregman in foul ground. And that will end up a foul ball. Left center, base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor when a guy's
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Brantley going back. Gone!
Let's freaking go, bro. Best.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez, as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Cody Bellinger in the plate now. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the National Leaguers now lead it 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Skied into straightaway right. Springer is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the American League.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. The 1-2. And he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Oh, bruh. I knew he would go swinging.
Strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Come on, Wilson Contreras. I know you're from the Cubs. Bow.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley's after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all
My bad.
Acuna Jr.
Come on, Nunez. Oh, no.
Acuna digs in now.
Yeah.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A base hit in his first trip.
Let's go right through the middle.
In for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead.
Now Wilson, Marte can score.
4-0 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding them to let those go and focus on the next batter.
He launched one over the wall
I'm a
back in
big
the
fan
opening
of this
frame.
guy. This guy's really good.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Acuna rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Nero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Charlie Morton enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Wanted that one.
Here it comes on 0-2.
It's gone.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right.
Let's go, baby. That's a big
Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot
in the
right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate.
Look at that replay.
Today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's the first
He is a perfect.
And right into the shift. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Martin Abernatho.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
That's a foul ball.
That's proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one
At
thing,
the fly.
throw strikes and not beat himself.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So now Carlos Santana. Ready to
Carlos
deliver.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. So
That was a fly out from foul
take his
ground.
first cuts here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1.
Check swing. We need a check swing.
On the ground to the right side.
That's an out, baby.
On to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a called strike now.
Strike!
Nothing in 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot,
Shot 2.
good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase.
He swung at that, imagine.
And the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the National League 8 and the American League nothing. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And he grooves the
Is that a goner? Is that a goner? Yes, it is.
Straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4 rounds.
Let's go. That's a double. That's a double. No wonder. No wonder. That's a double.
In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Ketel Marte. He has a weird
Bring in the middle
form, but he's
infielder,
pretty good.
Ketel
I'm gonna
Marte.
cap to you.
This is
Look at
pulled
that. I
into
told
right.
you. That's a ground
And
rule.
this will hop over
Ground
the
rule
wall,
double.
but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really
Here's
nice.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he grounds
Stay
one
second, stay
briefly
second.
short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
So
Not
freaking
getting
weird
chased.
that just happened.
He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that brings up
Javier Baez again
Scoring
at the mount.
position with Cigar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Striding in, Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Jorge Polanco will be next. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Even though they're up by a boatload.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Another home run for Cody Bellinger.
Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Freddie Freeman hit hard back up the middle, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. LeMahieu for 1. To Santana to get the double play.
the batter, number 4.
Digging in, Ketel Marte, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Second baseman.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. LeMahieu is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Acuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the American League.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Presley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. Trout will back up and
Got to be kidding me.
Long out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
He throws him on the fastball there. Carlos Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, no hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Pence, base runner at first with one out. Baez fields it cleanly. Marte for one. Relay to Freddie.
I told you my plan was going to work.
Nothing doing there for the American League, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The NL leads this one 14-0. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Plate, Ronald Acuna. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Reined in. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, George Springer.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Peace out, stream. I'm gonna go.